So we have our chocolate mixture with our gelatin folded into our sabayon. We're going to take 1/3 of our soft whipped cream, and you need to be quick here because you need to emulsify it very quickly without it setting. If it's going to get lumps in it, this is when it's going to happen. So you need to have a little bit of energy. I checked that my chocolate had come down to blood temperature, so around below 27 or abouts. And once we've got that nice and smooth, then we can relax a little bit more because we've got a nice emulsification happening here. I can take my remaining cream and I can just pour our chocolate mixture into there, and then we're just going to make sure that we fold it all together very nicely. Turn the bowl as you go. Make sure you bring up everything from the bottom and everything from around the sides, and you should get a smooth, glossy mixture. Just like that. So my bowl's nice and clean. Take the glass a little bit off the top. And we're done. And that's our chocolate mousse. Now we're going to place that into a mould, and that will require time to set in the freezer for the chocolate and the gelatin to set. So I've got myself a disposable piping bag with a plain tube. I've got myself some stock syrup here with a little bit of Contro for my sponge, and I've got my moulds. Now you can use moulds such as these, or you can pop some into a takeaway container and pipe it. This will be quite nice and neat for what we need today. To fill our piping bag, twist, push in so that you can see that nothing's going to come out the end. Fold it over your hand and then fill it about 1/3. This mousse is currently at an ideal temperature for filling cakes, for making either small or large gâteaux, because it's going to run nicely into the mould and set level. Seal up your piping bag, bring over your moulds, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to place a little bit of mousse into the bottom of each mould. Just like so, not too much. Then what we need, our stock syrup. And I'll spin this around so I can access the sponge. And our sponge, we're just going to dip our sponge and place a little disc in the centre. Just like so. So you can be very quick. You can see I've already pre-cut my sponge and I've already pre-made my syrup before we started. That's that taken care of. And then we come back and we're just going to fill these to the surface. And because this mousse is still soft, we can actually give it a slight tap and it will fill to level. And I'm just going to fill the rest of these and then pop them into the fridge.